The Lipetsk region, a wonderful place for leisure and recreation. The mild continental climate, warm summer, mineral water spas, healing mods, and excitingly beautiful nature. Deep green reserve forests are smoothly changed by endless steppes. Several rivers such as Vargol, Don, Воронеж, Красивая Меча, Быстрая Сосна are running through the Lipetsk region. So, in 1146, on the southern borders of Slavic world, on the banks of Bystraya Sosna river, was built the fortress town Yelets. Yelets is the warrior town. Its army took part in Kulikovskaya battle as an ambush regiment, which played the decisive role in outcome of the bloody counterstand. Yelets is the museum town. It still keeps its ancient street location, merchants' private residences, with fretted frames and magnificent temples. Yelets citizens have always loved and made their town more beautiful and attractive. Thus, using Konstantin Kon's project, they built the Voznesensky Cathedral, one of the biggest temples in Russia, and Alexandra Mikhailovskaya Church, known as the main spice of the town. One more marvelous town of the Lipetsk region is Zadonsk. In 19th century, it was known as the Russian Jerusalem. Its history and prosperity are closely connected with the name of the Saint Tikhon Zadonsky. Zadonsk monasteries, including Rождество Bogorodidsky one, famous for what keeps the relics of the Saint Tikhon, early attracted several 100,000 pilgrims thirsty for healing and soul relief. Not far from the monastery, there is a saint's spring discovered by Tikhon, where people bathe and drink its curative waters. The other towns of the Lipetsk region are not less interesting and attractive for tourists. Among them is Lebedyan town, famous for its legends of robber chiefs and caves. Troitsky Abbey is the single in the Black Earth Belt architectural ensemble of the 17th century, including several temples and a fortress wall with 3 rows of loopholes. Near Lebedyan town there is a Troikurovsky nunnery, which was keep memories of hermit Ilarion and Optin's hermitage monastic elder Ambrosi. The center of the region is Lipetsk city, the most important point in journey. Lipetsk is the peer of St. Petersburg, which was founded in 1703 by Peter the Great, who built 2 huge iron plants here, supplying the Russian army and fleet with cannons, anchors, cold and fire weapons. Up till to nowadays, Lipetsk citizens managed to retain the pond and the upper Lipetsk iron plant's dike, Drevnyouspенskaya church, which was, remember, emperor's visits. Discovered by him, mineral springs gave the birth to the first urban mineral spa in Russia. Lipetsk mineral water spa is still very popular, and Lipetsk water brand remains one of the best known in Russia. On the railway station Ostapovo, the world-famous writer Leo Tolstoy spent the last week of his life. Nowadays, the station is called by his name. By deep roots, Lipetsk region is closely connected with the names of Russian poetry genius Alexander Pushkin and Mikhail Lermontov, the word magician Nobel's Prize laureate Ivan Bunin, the distinctive prose writer Evgeny Zamyatin, the singer of Russian nature Mikhail Prishvin, and the Nobel's Prize laureate Nikolai Basov. They all lived here. Lipetsk region was also glorified by such famous persons as the geographer and convinced traveler Pyotr Semyonov Tenshansky, the philosopher Georgy Plekhanov, the architect Ivan Mashkov, the pianist and teacher Konstantin Igumnov, the artist Viktor Sorokin, and the composer Tikhon Khrennikov. Big Lipetsk region travel will inevitably leave tourists many interesting discoveries and impressions. Besides, all the services are rendered with comfort, and there is no need to change climate zones, make long movements, and bear extra expenses. There is one more reason to visit Lipetsk region and make sure that travelers are welcome here. The region has been recently included in the Federal Special Purpose Program, the Inner and Entrance Tourism Development, implying investment projects liable to financing in 2012. It means that tourism in Lipetsk region becomes more attractive, not for travelers only, but is a good matter for business projects. Investments in leisure and adventure sphere in the world have been always considered as a reliable means to turn one's job into pleasure, returning stable interest, because leisure is a natural need for a human being.